Fighters Go for Broke! Enter Street Fighter V Unfinished Edition! Glorified Demo Edition. Why the fuck did we release it in this state edition? That's right, the newest installment of long-running legendary fighting series straight from Capcom is now available to PlayStation 4 owners on store shelves where you can pick it up and then wonder, why the fuck did I spend $60 on this? I'm kinda curious right now how a game with a marketing campaign where they have been blitzing this shit everywhere, ads all over the place, and hyping the living shit out of this. All aboard, choo choo, I choose the hype train to ride off into Street Fighter land, cause this shit's gonna be amazing. First we had Guilty Gear, we had Killer Instinct, now we got Street Fighter V, and we've got a lot of disappointment. You've got a whopping 16 characters and tons and tons and tons of DLC, and guess what? You can always unlock it by earning it, except for the store isn't even available for you to unlock anything, so you can do jack shit with it. Wait a minute, I'm gonna go online and play against some people, because, you know, playing against real life people is what fighting games are all about. Except for the issue with disconnecting in the middle of matches and even getting connected to a match. So your matchmaking system is completely fucked in every orifice, including taking a knife and making brand new ones, all holes filled with the glory of this cock. You fucked up. Then it gets worse. You have no arcade mode. This is inexcusable. This is some shit right here that I could never expect from any fighting game. Even the most rubbish of fighting games have an arcade mode. How the fuck is Shaq Fu gonna have a motherfucking arcade mode and you're going to lack it? And what circle of hell did you think? Oh yeah, that'll be okay. Did you plan on patching this shit in? This is like Street Fighter V Trial Edition. Just kidding, this is the full version. We'll just patch this shit later. I hate that this is what modern gaming is about, is, oh, we don't care about the first impressions on day one, we'll just fix it later, and that's what this is. This is just, we'll go and fix it later, and I can see that. I can see it from miles away. But I'd rather you have had just take the game and fucking delay it. Just delay it. Literally, delay it. You'll disappoint people, but guess what? If you took 1 month, just a month, to delay that shit, we wouldn't be running into this. I mean, how is it that you have a story mode with only a couple fights in it? And I'm like, wait, hold up. I actually like story modes in fighting games, and that's something that's kind of absurd, but after playing through games like Mortal Kombat, for example, which I think do story modes really well, and new as Guilty Gear, I love story modes. When they take the time and care into them, I'm like, yeah, Street Fighter gave no fucks about that. They're like, ha 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 ha, blah, 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 blah. No. It's like, that's... I don't understand that. You know, that's just, it makes no fucking sense to me. You also have, like, super insane long loading times for a modern gen game, and for a fighting game, okay, I should not feel like I'm going back to the Neo Geo CD of days. Okay, it's not that bad. Some of that shit was fucking insane. If you ever played, like, Last Blade was just such a long fucking time when it was loading. It was horrifying. Let's see. Oh. Rage quitters. When somebody is gonna sit there and get butthurt over losing in a match and shit, and they're just gonna, you know, miles and miles of excuses as to why they're losing, and it can be 1,000,001 different things. It's never a lack of, I don't know, skill. Oh, they don't want to say some shit like that. And then they become fucking Dark Side Phil, and they just like, oh, I'm gonna fucking cry, or maybe fucking rage quit and get out of there. There's no penalty for that shit. As a matter of fact, and them rage quitting can actually gonna help them. And I think that's some fucking bullshit. How the fuck are you gonna overlook something like that? That's not a very easy oversight to ignore, yet you did. Tell me, how the fuck did you manage that? I just want to know. How is it that a game that's so aesthetically pleasing as this, I'm talking graphically, Street Fighter V is one of the nicest looking fighting games I've personally seen. And for modern gaming to have the most nice looking graphics is kind of saying something, because everything visually looks nice. Like I said, Killer Instinct and Guilty Gear, those games are fucking awesome looking. This, I feel, trumps them both. It's like, damn, look at that, yet you've still got graphical hiccups everywhere. I don't understand. How are you fucking up the character models and shit? Makes no fucking sense. But man, you're poised to tell everybody about all this DLC that's coming out, right? Except for motherfuckers just want to be able to play the game, and you only gave them, like, 1/4 of the game. So where the fuck is the other 3/4 that they pay for? If I plunk down $60 for a game and this shit's unfinished, I start thinking of Ubisoft. And Ubisoft coming in, I mean, okay, it's not that bad. It's not like, I don't know, Day 1 Assassin's Creed where, I mean, it's fucked. Like, all sorts of fuckery is going on. Waving a magic fuckery wand and just be like, Alakazam, Alakazum, and, I don't know, you were fucked. And so were you. And all sorts of messy shit. So it's not that bad, but it's still inexcusable for a studio like Capcom, for a series like Street Fighter. You can't do this kind of shit. You can't. Because this kind of trips up any momentum that you were going to have. And I already know that there's going to be like fucking Nintendo fanboys and Xbox fanboys who are like, look at that, Sony ponies! You got a shitty game, and we missed out on it! And they're just laughing their asses off, and naturally, you know, Sony will be like, yeah, well, it will be fixed, and then, you know, fanboy wars go on, and then I just sit back and I'm like, I'm just going to go play games, because you're all fucktarded. Eat every dick ever. Literally, go to a dick buffet and clean house. Fuck you. But that's one of the things, man. Too many people were waiting in great anticipation for this, and you release it in this state. Get this shit fixed, somehow say you're sorry, provide a lot of the DLC for free. Trust me when I say this. I would just put it out there for free. That's going to be the easiest way for you to say that you're sorry. I don't know how you're going to really be able to say, well, you know, we didn't notice, because you did fucking notice. You know, this game feels like it's still in a beta stage, and you put it out there as a finished product. I mean, this thing has been tested. This has been approved. You had lots of people try this out beforehand, and I don't understand how things go along the assembly line, and they're just like, yeah, this is fine, but like, it's on fire! It's on fucking fire! You're going to tell me we're gonna sell it? Like, well, yeah. There's fucking heroin needles in it! Just look at this shit! What, am I the only one fucking seeing this? I'm pretty sure it chirped! Fuck! And they're like, nah, it's cool. Just put it out, and they put it inside some bubble wrap, and they're like, send it on its way! Look, you can't fucking do that. Oh, man. So, Street Fighter V, fix your shit. Capcom, legitimately, release DLC for free. Say you're sorry, make amends, clean up this mess as soon as humanly possible. Get all of your greatest minds to work on this shit and get it banged out quick. Because every minute that rolls by, somebody's getting angrier. Every minute that rolls by, more reviews are going up, and Metacritic score is just going to take a nosedive. You know damn well ain't nobody going back to be like, I'm going to re-rate my score. No, they were pissed. They were fucking jaded as shit, and that score is going to plummet. And you are going to deter people from ever wanting to get into it. For some people, this might be their first Street Fighter. Do you want to go and push them away for good? For some people, this is their, like, 1100th Street Fighter. Do you want to kill that connection between you and them? And, in general, this fucking Street Fighter, quit fucking up. Seriously, quit fucking up. Stop that. Just stop it. No. Roll up newspaper. Bop on the nose. Quit doing that. This is AlphaOmegaSin, as always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers game. The fuck on.